Y'all know what time it is. Y'all don't know, y'all better ask somebody. Hat on, suit on, looking like a dapper dawn, giving them all dressed like $1 million bucks, diamond things in its cuffs. Y'all tell me who could it be but Steve Harvey? Oh yeah, everybody listening to me. Put your hands together for Steve Harvey. Put your hands together. Steve Harvey. Oh, listen, Steve Harvey. Why don't you join me? Steve Harvey. In the morning, y'all. Better give me some eggs while I listen to Steve Harvey. Won't you join in with me? If you're with me, help me say, turn your radio on. You gotta turn it on, yeah. Turn it on. Steve Harvey in the morning, y'all. So y'all can get it on. Turn it up. Steve Harvey in the morning, y'all. Yeah. Turn your radio on. You gotta turn your radio on. Turn your radio on. You gotta turn it on. Turn them out. Steve Harvey got to turn them out. Got to turn them out. Harvey turn them on in the morning, y'all. Come on, Steve. Come on. Do your thing, Big Daddy.
I sure will. Good morning, everybody. You are listening to The Voice. Come on, dig me now. One and only Steve Harvey. Got a radio show. Man, I love it when I run up into people and they say that to me. They say, hey, Steve Harvey got a radio show. Then they wink at me. I know they listening. You know, I got a lot off my chest yesterday. I wanted to clear some things up, and I appreciate y'all giving me a minute, because sometimes, you know, you just got to say some things out loud, not complaining, but, hey, just verbalizing, but realizing that I got to keep going anyway. And that's my words this morning to you, that I want you to keep pushing no matter what happens. I want to share something with you that's important. That's very, very important. See, you have to give God something to bless. You know, if your prayer is asking for God's blessings, you got to give him something to work with now. You know, you got to show the spirit of appreciation or gratitude. You got to let him know that you're in it for the long haul. No matter what happens, don't turn around. You will never, ever see what the end could be if you turn around and go back. You'll never know what the end could have been had you stuck it out. You'll never know how good it could have gotten had you not just weathered the storm. That's the thing that gets most people. It get tough for them, it get hard for them, and then they let doubt set in, and then those doubts become facts, and the next thing you know, they give up. Had you not given up, or had you given your best, what the results or outcome could have been? I look back on my life on so many occasions where in college I wasn't giving my best. I flunked out. Now, it's easy to look at my life now and go, yeah, but look at you now. But back then, man, it cost me for so many years. That failing to finish, that not giving my all, it cost me a number of years. I wish I could say that it didn't mean nothing, that it was just a blip on the radar screen. But at the time, it was major. And so you have a lot of decisions in your life that are happening now. You may be in your 20s, your late teens. You could be in your early 30s and it's happening. But guess what? you'll eventually get through it, provided one thing: you never give up. You never turn around and go back. Had I written myself off because of one failure, see, and this is where so many people go wrong at too. You write yourself off after you failed at something. The one thing you thought you wanted to accomplish and you failed at it, now you write yourself off as a failure. Now you go settle on into life and just see what hand you get. When I flunked out of college, had I written myself off as a failure, I wouldn't be here today. When I lost my carpet cleaning company, I would have written myself off as a failure and I wouldn't be here today. When I didn't become a diamond distributor in Amway or a direct distributor in Amway even, I would have written myself as a failure and I wouldn't be here today. When I bought a distribution kit to become a distributor of the Bohemian Diet and I didn't make it, I would have written myself as a failure. When I became an A.L. Williams distributor and I didn't make it, I would have written myself as a failure and I wouldn't be here today. Oh, I got a list for you. When I got laid off at Ford Motor Company, had I written myself as a failure, I wouldn't have made it. Do you need some more? Because I have a story filled with mishaps. I have a story filled with failures. Couple of things now. The grace of God and his mercy, which is available to us all. See, that's the key, y'all. Because of his mercy. Because of his willingness to forgive. And to even understand why we do the things we do. In all of my shortcomings, failed marriages, I'm talking about, man, got it all wrong. Can't blame nobody else. It's just me. Steve ain't have it together at that point in life. I could have written myself as a failure the first time. I just could have gave up on it after the second one. And please know, this is an admission. This ain't bragging. So before you start in with me, understand what I'm saying. I'm pointing out in my life a series of missteps and failures. But how I still get here today? Couple of things. God's grace and mercy is first. But that's the key. That's for everybody. See, if it's God's willingness to forgive you and God's understanding of why we do what we do, because he said we wasn't going to be perfect. So in all of your imperfections, your creator told you you would not be perfect. He said it to you. It's out there. I don't care which one of the books you read, it tells you that. So guess what? With that in mind, he has a grace that he has. It's like a grace period. It's like when you don't pay your insurance premium on the day that it's due, the next day they don't just cancel your insurance premium. They have a grace period. Because they ain't trying to stop this money from coming in. But when it comes to God, there's no money required. He just gives you the grace freely. It don't cost you nothing. So you got to tap into that, y'all. You got to get in touch with that because that's an important part to making it. Understanding that his grace is available. So when you make a mistake, so when you fail at it, he has a loophole in the contract with him that allows you to make mistakes, that allows you to get it wrong, that allows you to fail time and time and time again. But if you never give up, if you keep getting up, if you keep trying, if you keep striving, if you keep making the effort to go forward and not go back, God has a blessing for you, and he has it in abundance for you, and God will give it to you at the right time. But you got to be ready. Oh, I wanted to be successful, but if he had given it to me back then, I wouldn't have handled it correctly because I would have made some more mistakes along the way. So you make the mistakes to learn the lessons. Lord, man, God been good to me. I ain't gonna lie to you.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Ladies and gentlemen, let me have your attention, please. This here that's about to go down is called the Steve Harvey Morning Show. Ain't but one, nothing close to it, nothing like it. You hear that? And the crowd goes wild. Hey, Shirley.
Hey, Steve.
Carla Farrell.
Hey, Steve. Hey, crew.
Hey, Junior, what's up,
Morning,
man?
Unc. What's happening, pimp?
Yeah, ain't nothing with it, player. What's going on, nephew Tommy?
Doggy dog.
Yeah. What's happening? Everybody in good mood today?
Cool.
Yeah.
I'm
Cool.
up. I'm here. I'm
We
available.
We just got here. Good Tuesday.
What is it? This ain't Tinder, Junior.
I was talking about how the Lord woke me up. Where your mind at?
Okay.
I'm up. I'm here. I'm available. Yeah, you're right. Sure. It did sound like
Yeah,
that.
it did. I'm available.
Yeah. 'Cause somebody please swipe on me.
Okay. Yeah, describe him, Steve.
Junior high. I'm Kill J Spates. The
Are you
J
about to
is
do
for
like
Junior.
the floaters? Float on. Remember that?
Yeah, hey man, hey,
He know
hey,
hell well my voice ain't that deep.
is
Do
there
it
any way you can
again,
give me
Unc.
background music while I'm doing this?
He know-
Can I get some background music? Can
Come
I get some
on.
closing
Man,
remark
make
music?
me slow good.
Yeah, here
How
I
I
go.
do it?
Listen to
Gosh.
Oh,
You're sexy with it, baby.
Put some sexy on.
ladies, you know,
Uh-huh.
my name is K to the I to the E to the R.
Yes.
Not to the
Yes.
Yeah, Kia to be exact. Kia J Spates is what they call me. The J is for Junior. But it ain't nothing junior about my game.
Man, I'm about to swipe on myself.
You about to
I want you all to know that I stand at a very, very tall, 5'10" tall.
Come on, boy.
All right.
Very
That's
tall.
average height.
What I drive is what you want to ride in.
Yeah.
How I look is what you want to see.
Man.
And wherever I am is where you want to be.
All right now.
I am K to the I to the E to the R.
Come on,
You need to
man.
dim the lights in the studio, don't
Spates to be exact.
Burn a
Come
candle.
on, Unc.
Yeah, make it
Spates
sexy.
because I ain't never late. Spates because I never break a date.
Yeah,
Spates because
Right.
you appreciate
I want me.
the space
You better
in
walk
me.
up.
And you don't have to wait.
Comedic genius is what I've been referred
Come
to.
on,
My livelihood has been increased by 262% over the past 5 years.
Boy, if you don't talk.
I am highly wanted, motivated. I travel the world. I have no children.
Huh?
Not yet.
I'm doing rather well.
Yes, I am. And I'm not going to lie about
Why won't you come and partake of the K to the I to the E to the R?
All right.
Kia J Spates.
that. When we come back, can
Is
you do
my
Tommy?
name.
Can you
No,
please
that's
do
what I was
Tommy?
gonna ask.
Ladies and gentlemen, that's all I have time for right now, with the exception of you.
Yes!
I would make time for you. Let's go to break.
Ooh. All right. We'll be back at 32 after the hour. All right.
All right now.
Sexy up in
Junior.
here.
Sexy.
I'm
titties.
clapping for me. Damn, y'all.
We'll be back after this.
You heard him.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right. Welcome to Steve Harvey Morning Show, the Tinder portion of the show, apparently. Yeah.
Last break I did Junior's profile. He does
Yes.
verbal profile. What I do is I have a service for people where I do verbal profiles for people that they can put online. Instead of just reading their biography, you can listen to their biography.
Ooh, yeah.
And it was good.
You made it sexy for Junior. You
Yeah.
did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
But
knew
you
it was.
can't beat
I knew it.
sexier than Tommy though.
What?
Uh-oh. You about
Oh,
to...
no.
Uh-oh.
No. And let me give you Tommy's the way he do it today.
Come on, get this.
What is he about?
Well, we
Yeah.
know he's married, but
Yeah.
just, yeah.
But-
Oh no, he ain't available.
Oh,
But
okay.
it sound
But he
good.
makes statements that like he ain't.
That's true.
Oh,
So come on with the
Facts.
music there. Let me go and get into it.
Come on, Cat.
Yeah.
This is just too much for
It's
me.
gonna be really good.
Oh. Oh. Ladies. Ladies. How my ladies doing out there?
We fine.
Yeah, I know.
Throwback.
My name is Nephew Tommy. Thomas Wesley Miles, to be exact.
Come on, man.
TWM. Not to be confused with TWA, which stood for teeny weeny ass. But TWM, Thomas Wesley Miles.
Ignorant.
Tender
mess.
Steve Harvey radio style.
Born under the sign of Cancer, Taurus, and Gemini. I'm all three, depending on which day you catch me. Oh, I trip out from time to time with little to no warning. But that's the exciting side of me, ladies. Come on and get a drink of what is known as the Tommy. Yeah. Been married now for quite a little while. Very happily married. But I also would like to know, like for you all to know, that in the event that I hit the lottery, I am willing to fake my death.
You damn right. You damn right.
I'll kill myself in front of my whole family and just disappear with you.
Well, you,
And you. And you.
you
And all the while, when you whisper my name, I will be there.
well, you sound sexy. How do you look? Describe your look.
Oh.
How tall
How
are
tall are you? Yeah.
Well, let me go on and get
get
started
to
for
this
you. The
light.
best way to describe me, you like wax?
Wax?
Yeah, car
Like
wax.
candle wax?
Oh,
car
oh,
wax.
yeah, like when you get your car shined up really nicely.
Yeah.
Yes.
Detail. Yeah,
Yes. Uh-huh.
Turtle wax, to be
Turtle
exact.
Turtle?
Y'all look just like the little turtle on the bottom. Yeah, but there's some good things about this turtle on the box, lady. That turtle got a very, very hard shell.
Yeah.
And it's a place where me and you can tuck off on the inside and feel nice, safe, warm, and cozy. You know what I'm saying? Also, ladies, I'm famous now. Got TV shows.
Oh, yeah.
Sales out all over the country, clubs, dates, all of that. As a matter of fact, everybody want me. Come see what everybody else wants. Come see Tommy starts with a T, ends with an M. Thomas Miles, to be exact. Now, I want you to understand something about this, ladies.
Okay.
You can sometimes meet Nephew Tommy. Sometimes you can meet Thomas Miles. It depends on what I feel like doing today.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's got a
So
lot of
however you want it is how you can get it. Just make sure when you come get it that you want to be with it. You dig?
We did.
Now let me explain something to you, lady. If you got real high heel shoes, please leave them at home.
Why?
Because what I ain't got time to be doing is finding no books and stuff to stand on to give you
Hey.
a goodbye kiss. Now don't get it wrong, man, because I got Rolls Royces, I got Maseratis, I got cars, I got chateaus and everything.
Oh.
Now you ain't gonna be able to come to the chateau because I got this person that lived there that's gonna create a situation if we show up. Yeah. So let's, matter of fact, let's just leave the chateau out of this.
Yeah.
Oh,
You
man.
see me rolling down the street. Yeah, I'll be the dude with the Gucci scarf, with the Prada belts, with the Christian Louboutin shoes on, with the Louis Vuitton jeans, with the Prada shirt, and with the Gucci hat.
All right, T.
Yeah. I got on every damn designer they make.
At one time.
Because I
Your
need
logos.
all that. Matter of fact, that's my nickname, Logo.
That's your nickname. What?
Emphasis on that first syllable.
Yeah, low, go. That go low. So, ladies and gentlemen, let me go and close this out. I'm Nephew Tommy / Thomas Miles, whatever you want, owner of TNT. Yeah.
Right.
Anybody
All
swipe?
right.
Anybody
What?
swipe yet?
Tommy. Oh, they've been swiping, girl. I ain't got time. I get swiped so much I can't swipe back. I get swiped so much, girl, I'm swope.
From swipe to swope.
Yeah. So that's good, sexy. So anybody that wants a
Steve
bio
Harvey
done, just text us to our website, ridedownthere.com, and we'll do it for you.
Yeah.
You know,
Man,
That's Steve Harvey Tinder.
could
you know, I could always do callers too.
Yeah, I was about to say, can you do the ladies?
Yeah, here's callers real quick. Come over here if you want to. I got to go to cheer practice. I ain't got no time for this foolishness. And Tosh be tripping.
That was fast.
Yeah, that's all your profile say.
Yes.
Your profile ain't nothing but a warning.
All right, listen, coming up next, Mr. Tender himself, Nephew Tommy, is up with Run That Prank Back. He's so sexy, Steve. You made him sexier. Right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Coming up at the top of the hour in entertainment news, Raz B, guys, get a load of this. Raz B has dropped out of the B2K tour, Millennium Reunion Tour.
Already?
Okay, and it's supposed to be going so well, so great. You hear nothing but great things about it. But anyway, supposedly due to self-care reasons, we'll get into that a little bit. Plus, Justin Timberlake and Missy Elliott are doctors. Wow, but right now, Nephew's here to run that prank back. What you got for us, Neff?
Shirley, I got some beautiful prank call for you today. Called.
Billy D. Williams? Or
Oh, no. He's actually me as him.
Oh, okay.
Me as him.
You not graduating. That's the name of the prank today, y'all. You're not graduating. Let's run that thing. Oh. You're not graduating. I can't hold it in. You ain't graduating. Run it.
Hello?
Hello, I'm trying to reach a Trevon, please.
This him? Who is this?
This is, my name is Joseph. I work over in Student Affairs. How you doing today?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. Listen, you're supposed to be, this is your 5th year here at the university. You're graduating in the next 7-8 days, am I right?
Yes, sir. I'll be out of this joint.
Okay. Listen, I'm giving you a call. We got a bit of a problem here that we want to try and discuss with you, and maybe we can get you over at Student Affairs and come in and have a meeting with us, but we wanted to bring it to your attention. Now, you took one of your last subjects was English, and you had an English exam with you guys are writing an essay. Am I correct about that?
Yeah, that's true.
Okay. It seems that we got some problems here that the professor there is actually insinuating that you may have cheated on this essay that you've actually written.
What? Cheated? No.
From what he's telling us here at Student Affairs is that you may have plagiarized some things that were in your essay.
Dude, I didn't plagiarize nothing that was in the essay. Everything is documented like it should be. So I don't know what you're talking about, especially cheating on no exam or no paper, nothing like that. You must got me mixed up with somebody else.
No, not at all. You're actually Mr. Trevon, correct?
I mean, that's me, but I didn't cheat on no exam or no paper for that matter.
Okay, well, let me try to bring you up to speed here, Trevon. What we're going to need is we're going to need you to actually come in and talk to us over here at Student Affairs so we can try to get this thing rectified. But I will let you know, it's going to take a few more days longer than graduation. So as of right now, you're actually not going to be walking and graduating with the rest of the students.
What, man, you got me messed up. What you mean I'm not going to be walking?
Well, until we get this situation rectified here, you're not going to be graduating with the rest of the students. Now,
man, Doc, I don't know what y'all got to do, but y'all need to figure it out and find out what the problem is. Man, I didn't cheat on no exam. The hell you talking about, dude? My family is coming down here, and you talking about I cheated on an English exam. The hell I look like cheating on an exam for, and I'm getting ready to graduate. Man, y'all need to fix it like right now, like today while we on the phone.
We can't do that. It's a sensitive subject, and like I said, it seems like it's plagiarism.
I mean,
you know, if we can get you to actually come over to Student Affairs next Wednesday.
Man, you got me up. What you mean next Wednesday, dude? I'm graduating in a few days. What you talking about next Wednesday, man? Like, why my professor didn't give me a call? Why are you calling me?
Sir, this is not something that professors actually take care of. This is a student affairs situation. Now, and it's a very sensitive situation. Now, what we want to do is try to get this thing taken care of. And if what you're saying is actually true, then you'll probably graduate in August when we have the next...
You got me. I'm telling you right now, this is some... You got me August? Man, I I'm graduating this semester. I've been here too long to go through some my last few weeks of school, and you talking about August?
Sir, I
ain't even trying to hear, dude. I'm not trying to hear what you got to say, man. I'm not even trying to hear what you got to say, man. My family is coming down here from everywhere to see me graduate, man. I'm the first to graduate from my family. You talking about I cheated on the paper? A paper, dude? A paper? Man, you got me up, man. My mama worked 2 and 3 jobs to see me through this school, and now I'm getting ready to graduate, and you talking about I gotta wait until August to graduate? Man, hell no. I'm on my way to the office right now, and you can tell whoever the professor is that I'm on my way, and he needs to be there too.
Sir, all I can really tell you is that we can try and get this thing rectified as early as next Wednesday.
Man, what's your name again? And where's your office?
I'm at Student Affairs. I'm Joseph.
Okay. So I'm about to get in my car right now, and I'm about to come over there, and we're going to handle this today. And how you singling me out? Cheating on the exam or paper, man? What is that?
Sir, all they're saying is the professor's saying that there's a possibility of plagiarism here.
Man, are you kidding me, dude? I've been here 5 years. I'm the first male to graduate from college, man. My grandma is 82 years old, and she coming here to see me graduate. And you telling me some about cheating on the paper, and I gotta wait till August to graduate? Man, that man, you tell that professor to come to your office right now, because I'm already in my car on my way to come to your office, and we gonna handle this today. That man, you got me.
Sir, I don't have any more room on my schedule to actually pull anybody in today.
How you gonna call me with some like this? Talking about you ain't got room on your schedule? Man, hell no. Mr. Whatever your name is, I'm on my way to your office right now, and all I got to tell you, and I'm telling you up front, it's going to be a problem if I ain't graduating in a few days. You got to deal with me. You got to deal with my family, my mama. We don't play that, man. You got us stuck.
Sir, is there a possibility that maybe you plagiarized and didn't know that you did that?
Dude, man, what the you mean? The paper was over some that I already knew.
Sir, can I tell you one more thing, and then I'll actually.
You can't tell me a thing. You already called me with some something I can't graduate with my class after I done been in this for 5 years, then sacrifice and study my off, and you telling me I can't graduate until August? You ain't got to tell me.
I do have one more thing I need to tell you, and then I'll let you be on your way, okay?
Man, go ahead.
Can I tell you what I want to tell you?
Dude, go ahead. I'm telling you.
This is Nephew Tommy from the Steve Harvey Morning Show. You just got prank phone called by your best friend, Brian.
What? Hello? Man, dude, somebody gonna playing jokes like that, dude. Man, do you know how hard I worked in school to get out this 5 years? 5 years. Man, I'm telling you.
Man, you are the first black male in your family to graduate from college. You're doing it big, boy.
Man, I know, man. It's been a journey, bro. I can tell you it's been a journey, man.
I got one more thing to ask you, baby. What is the baddest, and I mean the baddest, radio show in the land?
Man, it's that Steve Harvey Morning Show.
That is. You're not graduating.
Yeah, you really think you're fine, huh?
Why, Junior, why you don't see my sexy? That's what bothers me sometimes. Yeah.
Because I see
how
turtle.
Y'all don't see it.
I see turtle.
Sexy will be in Memphis Memorial Day weekend, baby. Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
Go ahead.
Sexy will be there. Thank you.
Now, suppose somebody come there and don't find you sexy.
He never thought about that.
Beauty is in the eye. Coming up at the top of the hour, entertainment news. Right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
In today's entertainment news, Raz B has dropped out of the B2K Millennium Reunion Tour.
They just started, didn't they?
Well, it's been going on for a while, yeah. Man, I used to love me some B2K.
Not Raz B.
Yeah, the group's official Instagram page cited a self-care journey as the official reason for Raz B's departure from the remaining dates. Self-care. Now, the official post didn't offer much in the way of details, but seemed supportive of Raz B getting some treatment. But Bossip.com, Bossip.com is suggesting the real reason is that another group member who wouldn't stop trolling him, okay? J Boog. It's J Boog.
Wouldn't
They're
stop
saying-
trolling Raz B?
Yeah, that's what
No!
they're saying. Yeah,
Because
reportedly.
neither one lead sing a song.
Oh, wait. What do that mean, trolling? I don't understand.
Just, throwing shade
Yeah.
and teasing him and bullying him.
Stalking and bullying and all
Yeah.
of that.
Well, that's
Just-
stupid if y'all trying to make some money together. Y'all ass ain't
Together.
made
Right.
no money in a while. You
Yeah.
think they get it together. How old are they now, though?
They should be in their 30s now.
34,
Yeah, they're
35.
grown.
Damn.
Grown.
They're good,
Yeah.
good,
But,
and grown
oh,
with kids
they
of their
grown.
own and everything.
The part of the
Oh,
story
really?
that gets me
Yeah.
the part of the story is neither one of them lead sing songs.
Yeah, but Raz B has been through some things.
So much.
And-
Yeah, he's been through so
and-
much. So Bossip is suggesting the real reason for this, like I said, is J Boog trolling him. And J Boog reportedly mocked Raz B over the sexual abuse he reportedly suffered at the hand of former manager Chris Stokes. And that's what Bossip.com is saying. Boog wore a T-shirt that said, "I don't feel safe," to a pre-show meet and greet. So, so Raz B opted out of the tour. And the tour, I mean, I've heard nothing but good things about this tour because everybody hated when they broke up. They were like at the height of their career. I mean,
I actually had them in my trailer
discussing
it with them when I was on Steve Harvey's Big Time.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, really? Back
Oh,
in the
yeah.
day?
Oh, yeah.
You know them
Yeah.
too, huh?
Oh, yeah.
He was in a movie with them.
he was in a movie with them.
He
Yeah,
was in a
yeah,
movie
man.
with
I
them.
know them young guys real well. They individually are some really, really nice kids, man. Well, they were kids then.
Yeah,
They're
then,
not kids
yeah.
anymore.
Yeah.
And those type of groups, those kid groups, New Kids on the Block.
I told them
B2K.
it was going to happen because
Yeah.
the individual manners get in their ears listening, talking about we can go single and make all this money. When none of them qualified to be single. They were a great group.
Yeah. Well, Omarion did okay on his own, an exception. But yeah, you're right. They were great together, Steve. They really, really were. I loved B2K.
They was talented,
yeah.
man.
Oh, man.
And anybody that has daughters that were around, B2K. So, I mean, they
Dog,
could dance to
I hate to tell you
precision.
this, Junior. I've sat around many times with a New Edition. Great core group of guys, man. Them brothers right there, them some good dudes, man.
Let me ask you something, Unc. How many times you sat around with Jodeci?
About 3 times.
Ain't them a great group of guys?
Yeah, they were, man. They were.
They were.
Yeah.
Are you? Wait a
What
minute.
you
Are
looking
you
for, Junior?
offended, Junior? He meant when they were
No, he sat
together.
around New Edition. They was great group of guys. But then he get to Jodeci. They were.
Yeah.
I think you're
I don't
taking
like
it the
that.
wrong way.
You need to
Junior.
just pull up their live performances, any of the last 10.
And we
The one where they were stepping over each other. That's one you pull up.
In Australia. I think it was in Australia.
okay. All right. We gotta go right here and get the headlines. Steve.
Anytime you step over your brother, keep singing. There's a lack of understanding of the severity of the problem we have. Okay, I'll do it. Ladies and
I'm a
gentlemen,
man of many.
Miss Ann Tripp.
Thank you, guys. Oh, boy. All right, we're going to start with the serious stuff right now. This happened yesterday afternoon. 2 sightseeing planes collided over Alaska yesterday. Authorities say that 4 people were killed. 2 listed as missing. 10 others have been hospitalized. 3 in serious condition, 7 in fair condition. Don't know why they collided in the air, but they certainly did. Initial reports were that 5 people were killed, but now we say 4 people are killed. 2 still listed as missing, and they may be dead. 10 others have been hospitalized. Again, 2 sightseeing planes collided over Alaska yesterday afternoon. The tit-for-tat tariff war between China and the Trump administration continues, with Beijing now promising to impose higher levies on everything from frozen vegetables to liquefied natural gas. Chinese officials say they're going to slap import tariffs on between 5 to 25% on $60 billion of U.S. products. That's billion with a B. President Trump says he'll be meeting with the Chinese president in next month's G20 meeting. That's, by the way, going to be in Japan. President Trump today visits Southwest Louisiana. In Houston, while the stepfather of the missing and feared dead Malia Davis has been arrested in connection with her disappearance, anger is now turned against the 4-year-old's mother, Brittany Bowens. At the courthouse yesterday, the mother's cousin, Tamisha Mendoza, asked in front of other people, quote, "You said you had suspicions that your boyfriend was molesting her. So why did you stay? Why didn't didn't you remove yourself from the situation? Why didn't you remove her to her dad? You could have sent her to your grandparents, her grandparents. You could have sent her anywhere except leaving her there. Other people at the courthouse also accused the woman of failing to protect her child. The boyfriend is being held on $45,000 bail. The body has not been found of the child. In Chicago, authorities say the young woman who shot a police officer and who's suspected of dealing more than 5,000 grams of marijuana is alive, not shot dead, and charged with attempted murder. Her name is Emily Petronella. She's 19 years old. This is the same town where a black teenager who was simply walking away from a white cop and ignoring his orders to stop was shot 16 times in the back. 16 shots, most of them coming when he was already on the ground. Sad news, legendary actress and singer Doris Day is singing style initially after the great Ella Fitzgerald. Finally, today is Dance Like a Chicken Day. I don't know if I want to dance like that. Maybe I already do. Now back to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, good news stories trending. NeNe Leakes posted on social media yesterday that her husband, Greg, who is 64, is officially cancer-free.
Hey, you know, I saw NeNe at the Derby.
Oh, yeah.
And I saw her at the party afterwards. And I just asked her how was Greg. She said, Steve, he's doing really well.
That's so good.
So that was really, really good to hear.
Yeah. It's good. It's encouraging.
He's such a good dude, man.
Yeah, I love him. I love
Greg is a good brother, man.
Yeah.
And it's encouraging for our very own J. Anthony Brown, too. I mean, you know, Greg has been battling stage 3 colon cancer. NeNe posted a picture of Greg with him holding a sign, "No cancer found. Praise God."
I know that.
Amen, brother.
I love that. I love that.
Yes.
Yeah. NeNe wrote on Instagram, "Look at God. We are overjoyed to say we saw the doctors for the results of Greg's PET scan he took last week. Test show, wait for it, we are cancer-free. Yes,
ahead,
God.
man.
Now I can go give Greg a black eye since so many think he's abused me." That's what NeNe wrote on the gram. Well, congratulations. That's a relief. It's got to be a relief.
Is. That's good
Yeah.
news, man.
Mhm.
Good
It
dude.
really
I love him. He's a really cool dude, man.
Such a wise man, too. Very wise.
Knowledge, wisdom. Everybody
Yeah.
ain't got it.
Prayer of healing as well, too.
Yeah.
Look at God.
What'd you say, Tommy?
Knowledge and wisdom. Everybody doesn't have it. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. My bad. I'm supposed to be stupid, and I messed around and said some. Boy, I'm sorry.
Man, you
Well, you know, when it come out you, I just get a double take. Tommy, what did you say?
I can't believe
Well,
you even
Knowledge and
Does
wisdom.
it surprise
Everybody
you, Tommy?
ain't got it. Well, then I was going to clown and just say, well, he ought to know, but I left that part go because it was such a profound statement. Oh, so I'm stupid, huh? Okay.
No.
Oh, I done seen
he
you go
will
like
snap,
that.
you know.
Oh, girl. I done seen this boy make a hard left in the middle of a right turn.
With us screaming at him, "Tommy, you are wrong."
No, you don't tell me I'm wrong.
I know. He's so into it at that point.
No, I know what you said. That's what you said.
No, that's not what I said. Oh, Lord.
He ain't through with me yet.
He can't be.
He ain't through with
He can't be through with you. He just
He working
can't.
on me. He working.
All right, guys, coming up next at
He
34,
tired.
34 after the hour, we'll tell you about the disciplinary trial of the officer in the tragic Eric Garner chokehold death case right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, Steve, here's a trending national news story from our home station in New York City, 107.5 WBLS. The departmental trial has begun for NYPD officer Daniel Pantaleo. It has been nearly 5 years since the death of Eric Garner. Officer Pantaleo is accused of using a ban chokehold on Mr. Eric Garner while attempting to arrest him for selling loose cigarettes. We all remember this case. A grand jury declined to indict Officer Pantaleo, and he has been on desk duty ever since Mr. Garner's death back in 2014. If the New York City Civilian Police Board says that Pantaleo violated department rules, he could be fired. We all saw that video, which is at the centerpiece of this case. Selling loose cigarettes, you die for that.
So
yeah,
that's all can happen to him.
Yeah, he'll be fired. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. He'll be fired.
That's it.
Yeah. Mr. Garner lost his life and the loss to his family and, you know.
Yes, his mother was on the news in New York. Reverend Al Sharpton, they were out protesting in the rain yesterday in New York. And it's just unbelievable that this officer, that, you know, he could, lose his pension, get fired, and this man has died. And you used a banned chokehold.
And meanwhile, right now, he's still making money. He's still got a job.
Still on the clock.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's job. Yeah.
It just doesn't. You know, look, man. Just as a black man, just as a brother, I mean, you know, this really should sicken everybody. Oh, I know.
Across the board, racially,
listen,
you're right.
Yeah, I know black people sick of this, but it just doesn't make any sense that you can kill a person, keep working, keep your job, and the worst thing can happen to you is you get fired from the police department and lose your pension. These kids lost their father.
Yes.
This mother lost her son. He was selling loose cigarettes. Nobody has to die for that. I don't give a. He didn't have a weapon, nothing. And this is the ridiculousness of it all. But see, then, you know, somebody kill a dog, your ass finna do some time.
Boy.
You can kill a dog and do some time.
Animal rights.
Right there.
But you kill, are our lives worth less than an animal's life?
Right.
That's the really tragic part, Steve.
You know, and that's the part, man, that keeps, you know, keeps coming up. And I don't know what the request is of this country. I don't know if you want us to be more patient until y'all get it right. Well, you're not going to get it right. All I see is you keep getting it wrong over and over and over and over again. And if it involves the loss of life of a black person, you have devalued it to the point where ain't no need. You're not even going to jail for it. Now we sitting up here 5 years later determining if a man going to lose his pension and lose his job. I don't give a damn where he was. Why is he still a police officer?
Exactly.
Yeah.
On the desk, at the typewriter, at the copy machine. Why does he still have a badge?
Serve and protect.
When he ain't done either one.
Right.
Serve and protect is different from seek and destroy.
And kill. Yeah.
And I mean, man, you know what? I can't even really put it into words, man. Because I just...
It happens too frequently, Steve. I mean, you know, it just makes you sick.
But then 5 years later, see, here's the trick of the system, though. The system drags it out so it's not a hot topic anymore. So then when they make their decision to let this man stay on the job, it's 5 years ago. All the fervor then went down. That's their specialty, is dragging it out till it ain't a hot topic no more.
Yeah. We got to get out of here, Steve, but point well taken. Coming up next, we're going to switch gears a bit. The nephew is here to make us smile with the prank phone call right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Coming up at the top of the hour, right about 4 minutes after, it's my strawberry letter for today. Subject, my lady acts like a man and thinks like a man. Okay? But right now, the nephew is here with today's prank phone call. What you got, Neff?
Workers' comp.
Okay.
Now, you cannot be at home getting a check, but you ain't supposed to be doing nothing strenuous. Okay? Let's make the call.
Yeah, hello. Hello, I'm trying to reach a Vincent, please. Who's calling? My name is Ed from the Human Resources. Oh, yeah, that's me. What's up? Well, Vincent, wanted to, first of all, check on you. We know you got injured here at the job. How you doing so far? Yeah, man,
I'm making it, man. You know, everything's cool, and you know, I don't know how long. The therapy's going pretty good though, but I'm all right. I'm all right.
Therapy's going pretty well.
Yeah, they say I'm doing all right. The pain level is about maybe a 6 still, but it's getting better though.
Okay. Listen, have you been getting your check on time?
Yeah, I've been getting it, man, and I appreciate it because it really helps, man, because, you know, I ain't able to work right now. They said it's going to be a little while, so I appreciate that. Y'all the one to send in the check?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We are the ones getting the checks out and want to make sure that that's definitely getting there. So you're good on that, huh?
It's good. It's all good, man. I appreciate it.
Okay. Let me ask you this.
Thank y'all for checking on me.
We've got a bit of a problem that we wanted to check on. Now, you haven't been doing any strenuous work. No. I ain't been working at all, man. I just been taking it easy. I can't do nothing really right now, and they told me not to do nothing. All right. Now, you do know the rules are that you're not supposed to do anything to jeopardize your back, correct?
Yeah. I'm straight. I ain't been doing nothing, man.
Okay. Well, let me say this to you. We do have some surveillance cameras that are showing us that you've been doing some strenuous work.
I ain't even been going nowhere. Talking about surveillance cameras, I don't even hardly go nowhere.
Well,
you know,
the strenuous work that you're doing is actually at home.
At home. I'll be inside. I don't do nothing outside. I don't even barbecue, man. What you talking about? Strenuous work.
Okay. Have you, Vincent? Have you been having sex at home?
What kind of question? Who is this? Is this the supervisor or something? What kind of? Let me talk to the supervisor. That ain't your damn business.
Sir, I'm with Human Resources.
I don't give a man. Excuse me, dog, but I don't mean disrespect you. Just because you paying me, looking out for me, and don't mean you can call me and just say any kind of like that, man. About have you been having sex? What kind of question?
Vincent, are you having sex at home?
Say that ain't none of your business, dog. Have I been having sex or not?
Okay.
Any way. What kind of man? Sir, let me talk. Who your supervisor, man?
Sir, I'm the supervisor here at Human Resources. It's been brought to my attention, and we actually have you on surveillance. You've been having sex. Now,
only way you can. I know there better not be no cameras in my house. I know that much. And who authorized some like that anyhow? Surveillance
sir,
of me.
You're not supposed to be having sex if your back is hurting. Okay.
Man, you have man. You better not have no damn camera in my house. What you talking about? You've been surveillancing me having sex. That's a damn lie.
Sir.
What's your name? What's your name, man?
I'm Ed, sir. My name is Ed.
Ed who? Ed? Because I'm trying to be nice, but you pissing me off, Ed. This is Ed who?
Sir, here it is.
Ed
if
who?
we find out, I'm giving you a warning.
No, Ed, I don't need no. I'm giving you a warning. You let me find a damn camera in my house telling me I can't have no sex. And all
that. Not have sex if that is strenuous work, and you're putting it on your back, and we're paying you. We're paying you.
I don't give a damn about what you paying me or what you ain't paying me. You gonna call my damn phone, tell me you got a surveillance camera in my house? That's some Ed.
Okay, well, sir, Vincent, let me say this to you. No more sex.
You don't need to say nothing to me, but your last name and your supervisor name. That's what you need to do.
My name is Ed. Okay, and you don't need to worry who the supervisor is. You need to make sure that there's no more sex going on until your back is healed.
Look, you gonna have me to cuss your out and hang up on your man. I don't have time for this, man. Just because that's what y'all do. Because y'all doing for people, y'all think y'all can do illegal and talk to people crazy, man. When y'all helping them, I don't appreciate that at all, man. I don't know who y'all think y'all is down there. Y'all do something for the. I think y'all can just call them and say anything. That's man, I don't like that, and I ain't trying to be disrespectful, but you got me heated right now, man. And it better not be no cameras in my house. Do you understand that?
I'm going to tell you once and one time only. No more sex whatsoever, okay?
What you talking about? I'm sorry, man. Because I tell you one damn thing. You think you giving us some money? Now I'm gonna sue y'all if I catch a camera up in my house, and you ain't gonna have to never pay me no more. You gonna pay me one big check, but I'm suing the out of y'all. Now you understand that?
I understand. I need you to understand one more thing. Are you listening to me?
Man, you go ahead, man. Y'all got me easy, man. This And after this, don't even call me no more. I'm telling you, because this is ridiculous.
Okay. Are you familiar with Leonard?
Man, familiar with what?
Leonard. Do you know Leonard, your coworker Leonard?
Yeah, what about him?
Leonard got me to prank phone call you. This is Nephew Tommy from the Steve Harvey Morning Show. Filson, buddy, you been pranked.
Man, get the out of here. Man, y'all about to have me to... Ooh, Lord, talk about my check and man. No, man, what's up, man? This is... Y'all had me going out, man. Y'all had me heated. Man, I'm gonna kick his... Let me call that... Is he on the phone?
No, he ain't on the phone, man.
Ooh, I'm sweating like a... Oh, so I'm still getting my damn check then. That's what that means. Y'all had me heated, boy. I thought y'all gonna take my... What's up, man? Nice to hear from y'all, man.
Yeah,
y'all got me, though, man. Y'all got me.
I got one more question, man. What is the baddest, and I mean the baddest, radio show in the land?
Of course, no doubt, man. It's the Steve Harvey Morning Show. Always will be, especially y'all done got me like this here.
Oh, you know you can't be having sex and getting workers' comp. You know that.
Okay.
Ain't that strenuous?
Could be, I suppose.
Aren't you exerting yourself? You're not supposed to be doing that kind of activity, right? If you're getting a check and you're not supposed to be...
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
You sick. So you shouldn't be at home having sex. Okay?
Okay, well, are you angry about it?
We're not sending you a check if you're going to be at home having fun like that. That's all I'm saying.
Got it.
Yo, what's all the aggression?
Wow.
I know.
Got it, sir. Yeah. Have it your way, sir.
Just pranks.
Okay, we get it.
Memphis, Tennessee Memorial Day weekend starting Friday, Saturday, Sunday. 2 Friday, 2 Saturday, 2 Sunday. The Nephew is in Memphis at Chuckles Comedy Club hanging out with my man Prescott. I will be in the city. Tickets on sale right now. Hey, what you doing Memorial Weekend, man?
I'm going to be chilling.
Think you might want a private jet down? Come open up?
Nah, because Tommy, do you want me to just say it so you can ask?
I do. I would like,
like
for you
to hear this.
Yeah.
I don't want to wreck your career, man.
Wait, not the show.
Nah.
His entire career.
You can do it on one show?
Surely, because
You can do it on
word
one
going to
show.
get out.
Wow.
Word going to get out about that night.
Not the first show.
Please.
Well, you're not going to let him live a little, Steve? All right, look, we got to get out of here. Thank you, Nephew. Coming up next, it is my strawberry letter subject. My lady acts like a man and thinks like a man, Steve Harvey. We'll get into the letter right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, it's time now for today's Strawberry Letter. And listen, if you need advice on relationships, on work, on dating, on sex, on parenting, and more, please submit your Strawberry Letter to Steve Harvey FM and click Submit Strawberry Letter, okay? We could be reading your letter live on the air, just like we're going to read this one live. You hear that?
Buckle up. Hold on tight. We got it for you. Here it is, the Strawberry Letter.
Subject, my lady acts like a man and thinks like a man. A little play on words there with the title of your book, Steve. You get that?
Yeah.
Well, anyway, dear Steve and Shirley, I am dating a beautiful, strong, talented woman, and everything was okay in the beginning until we had sex for the first time.
Talk to me.
She controlled everything from start to finish, and she did not let me do anything. She got on top, and that was it. And it seemed to go on forever.
Come on.
I tried to talk to her and plead with her to let me do some of the work, but she was not trying to have it. The second time we had sex, she brought in toys. Yes, my girl had toys and thought she was going to use them on us. I stood my ground and told her that was not going to happen. After that, I started noticing things like her wanting to drive all the time when we go out, and she always rubs my back in public and helps me out when I'm ordering food in restaurants. We were out last weekend, and she grabbed my butt in public in front of several of my boys, and they are still joking with me about that. When we ride the train together, she always insists that I sit, and she prefers to stand up. I know that she is a very independent woman, and that's why I love her, but I can't get with this type of behavior. I wear the pants, and I need her to know it. What can I do to get her to back down and let me lead? Please give me your opinions on how I should handle this situation. Well, one thing's for sure, she's not a shy girl, is she? Not at all. No. And she is a bit controlling, wouldn't you say? I don't like the controlling part. I really don't. I wouldn't like it if a man did it to a woman. I think she's a bit much. However, a lot of men in your position would welcome this. They really would, especially the sex part. Now, the public part about her sitting on the train and her insisting that she stands and all of this and grabbing your butt, you know, she's too much. I think you think she's too much, to the point where it isn't even fun for you. And I gotta ask you, she did all this the very first time, and then the second time she brought toys. You said you spoke up when she brought the toys. I guess you put your foot down or something, and I just think you're going to have to do much more of that if it isn't too late. It might be too late because she is in control of this relationship, whether you like it or not. You say you wear the pants in the family and you need her in the relationship and you need her to know it. Well, I mean, I guess it's never too late, but, she's wearing the pants. Okay, she's wearing the pants and she's in control, and you're doing what she's telling you to do. She tells you to sit down on the train. Guess what you do? Sit down on the train.
Guess I'll sit down.
Yeah. I mean, what is it? Why don't you speak up? Why don't you let her know how you feel? What is going on here? Are you the man in this relationship? You need to ask yourself that, because she's pretty strong and you're doing exactly what she says. That's my opinion in this situation. If you want to do something different, you got to talk to her about it, if she'll listen, and if you're sitting and she's standing. Steve?
Well. My lady, act like a man and think like a man. Yeah, everything was okay in the beginning till we messed around and had sex for the first time. She controlled everything. From start to finish, she did not let me do anything. She got on top, and that was it, and it seemed to go on forever. Let's focus here. I don't know when the last time I've had sex and I said it seemed to go on forever. Man, what the hell was going on in there? Where your statement was, it seemed to go on forever.
I've heard women say that. But...
dog, you can end this anytime.
Yeah.
Just a little bit of focus and you can end this here. It can be over now. So she controlled everything. She got on top and that was it. I tried to talk to her. Plead with her. Let me do something. Baby, get down. Baby.
Get down.
Baby, come on. Okay. Baby, stop for a minute. Baby, hold up. Baby, you bounce. Stop bouncing, baby.
What?
Baby, come here. Baby, hold up. Baby, hold up. Damn, baby, hold on. Please let me do something. Baby, you get down. Let me get on top. Baby, let me get on top. Baby, please, baby, let me get on top. Please, baby, stop it too much. You hurt me. This is going on just too long. I don't like it this long right here. It's bothering me. I'm feeling some kind of way by myself. Baby, please stop. Please, baby, let me get on top. Baby, let me try. Don't do that no more. Baby, please, I'll ask you about 5-6 times. Matter of fact, I'll ask 13 times. Stop. Baby, just stop. Please. I don't want it like that no more. You spanking me. I don't want you spanking me like that. Baby, stop spanking me. I want to spank you. Now, stop. Baby. Baby, don't slap me in the mouth no more, okay?
What?
Don't slap me in the damn mouth no more.
She's too much. All right, listen, Steve, hold it right there, okay?
You finna make me cry.
Uh-oh. We'll have part 2 of Steve's response coming up at 23 after the hour. Subject of today's Strawberry Letter, my lady acts like a man and thinks like a man. We'll be back right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, Steve, come on. Let's recap today's Strawberry Letter.
Well,
my lady acts like a man and
it ain't
thinks
much
like
of a
man.
recap because we didn't go nowhere. Because if he was dating this beautiful, strong, talented woman, everything going fine. Then they had sex for the first time. She controlled everything from start to finish. She didn't let me do nothing. She got on top, and that was it. Seemed to go on forever. I tried to talk to her and plead with her, let me do some work, but she wasn't having it. Baby, stop. It's too much. It's going on too long. She was just, you bouncing too hard. That's too hard, baby. Baby, pull up. Hold up, baby. Can we turn over just one time? Baby, just turn over one time. Let me get on top. Baby, I know, baby, but I just want to try it. Baby, just let me try it. What you mean shut up? Baby, hold up, baby. You just tell me shut up. All right, now I'm going to shut up, but just let me turn over so I can shut up. Okay, see, now that's going on. The second time we had sex, she bought in toys. Yes, my girl had toys and thought she was going to use them on us. See, I'm going to cut it on and use it on me, then I'm going to cut it on and use it on you. Wow. And you're going to shut up now. Right. You're going to take this here. Go get a towel. Shut up, boy. Yes, these is toys. Don't worry about what it is.
Wow.
Don't worry about it. Now, what you going to do is you going to stop. Just be a little punk now?
No, that's how she talks to him.
And then after that, I started noticing things like she want to drive all the time. Sit your punk ass over there in the passenger seat.
Put your seatbelt on.
Matter of fact, sit in the back.
In the back?
Then we go out. She always rubbing my back with both hands, just giving me a neck massage in public. Then when I'm trying to order my food, she don't let me order. He gonna have what I have.
Dag.
Bring him a Cosmopolitan with extra fruit. What color? He want an umbrella. Can you put an umbrella in it? You gonna use the umbrella. Shut up. And then we was out last week and she grabbed my butt in public in front of several of my boys and they still joke with me about that. Well, we know you ain't gonna say nothing to them dudes because you ain't gonna say nothing to her. So they lighten your ass up. When we ride the train together, she always insisted I sit and she preferred to stand up.
This don't look
Sit
good
your
at
punk
all.
ass down right here. I'll stand up and hold this damn rail and want your little weak ass falling. Because you got some business you going to take care of tonight. Because I'm back on top and I want you rested. I want you rested. And it is going to go, yes, it's going to go on forever.
Never heard a man say that.
I want you ready.
I know she's a very independent woman and that's why I love her. But I can't get with this type of behavior. But hold up, though. What you finna do about it, though? That's what I need to know. You know, I know, but I can't get with this type of behavior. My question to you, though, so far, based on this letter, what you finna do? I strongly suggest you don't open your damn mouth. Because you to the bit. Because then you said, I wear the pants and I need her to know it. Well, if she don't know it, it's because she thinks she got them on. I wouldn't know. Dog, on the real, just reading this letter right here, you better leave her alone.
Uh-huh.
I ain't talking about leave her because she going to hunt you down. I'm talking about just let it go the way it is because you ain't got the pants on. Now, you got some P-A-N-T on, but it ain't no Y on the end, though. No S, pants.
Oh.
You need an I and an E in yours. Yeah, I'm sorry, dog. I wear the pants and I need her to know it. Well, tell her. What can I do to get her to back down and let me lead? Why don't you lead? See, I don't know how to tell you this. The way a woman will let you lead, or a woman will walk side by side with you if she figure you the one. Mm-hmm. But she ain't letting you lead because she don't think you got it.
Come on.
So what can I do to get her to back down and let me lead? I ain't never had to ask no woman, let me lead. Because I'm a leader. I'm an alpha male. Please give me your opinions on how I should handle this situation. Though you probably need to shut your little punk ass up. I'm going to just be real with you. You don't need to say nothing to this girl because I don't think you can whoop her. And you just got to get ready for tonight because she's getting back up on top. And it ain't nothing the damn thing you can do about it. And it's finna last forever.
Pretty strong with it.
As a matter of fact, it's finna last forevermore.
You better hold on.
Now, that's what you got to do. And write another letter in to Steve and see what happened to your ass. And next time I bring some toys in here, you don't be talking about what do it come in sizes. This the size we use. We don't use feathers in here. Get that other one out. Get that one out.
How many in there?
Touch it.
That's how
Put your hands on it. Now throw it over here.
He says she acts like a man and thinks like
Now
a
get
man.
them other two. Cut them on.
All right, Steve, we got to get out of here. Email us or Instagram us your thoughts on today's Strawberry Letter at Steve Harvey FM, or you can check out the Strawberry Letter podcast on demand. Coming up at 46 after the hour, Steve Harvey's GOT, that is the Game of Thrones update. Come on, your Grace, right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Well, Steve is here with his Game of Thrones update.
Uh-oh.
All right, Steve, the Iron Throne is still up for grabs. What you got?
Oh, my God.
The accent.
Thought all just like that.
Game of Thrones.
Yes.
I dare say it was quite a movie the other
Yes, it
night
was.
as I watched it down Sunday night. It unfolded. You remember the episode before, they had cut the slave girl's head off who had became friends with
Daenerys.
And she loved the boy, the eunuch boy. And oh my
Toga.
God,
Yeah.
Cersei had the big hound's brother. That big
The
ugly.
Mountain. Yeah.
And that bastard cut her head off and she fell.
The
Oh my God. That little blonde-haired heifer turned around so mad she was seeing red. Tyrion was sitting there. He went, oh, damn, her head down here. Oh, maybe I can walk my ass back a little bit. Because when they walked up too close, I thought they were going to shoot his little ass. But they didn't have enough room on his little ass for all them arrows. So I dare say he went back and they were in the castle and they were talking. And she was trying to work out. Daenerys was torn between the fact that all the people loved Jon Snow.
Yes.
And she decided if they won't respect me, then they'll fear me.
Yes. Yeah.
So here she came alone by herself with that dragon and took all the ships out.
Woo!
And she was roasting their ass.
Yes,
Them
your
damn
Grace.
ships was dropping. She came in from the back side, the front side, slid on, took out the towers up on the hill. She was busy. And therefore we went in there. Next thing you know, Daenerys, Cersei was sitting there being stubborn. They was trying to get her to leave. Or the boy with the gold hand, or one arm, one hand, or whatever
Jamie
his name is.
Lannister. Your Grace.
Wanted to go get her. End up fighting on the beach with the other dude that slept with Cersei, and I don't know what the hell
Uncle
happened.
Greyjoy.
How many times can you get stabbed and never die?
I know that's right. Thank you.
I was going down.
Keep
Who is
getting
this
stabbed.
dude right here? They must have been stabbing you on that concrete ass hand you had. You must have been blocking him or something. So
Yes,
he
you're
finally
right.
fights his way there. He's going through that. In the meantime, I think we're going to have to come back with the rest of this because this is too good. Game of Thrones. More to come on the next break.
All right, thank you, Your Grace. We'll be back right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, Your Grace, come on with part 2 of your Game of Thrones update.
Come on,
Part
Grace.
2 of Game of Thrones
Yes,
here.
Your Grace.
I love his accent.
As I told you,
Yeah.
Daenerys, mad as hell. She's back. She's now come through the Greystone fleet and burned every damn ship in the water.
Yes, she
Wasn't
did.
nothing left. Somehow the guy escapes and Jamie has left the big girl back behind. They never showed her body because it wasn't much to see. She's crying. Jamie left her. He's going to Cersei because he made the announcement that she's an evil person and so am I.
And he loves her.
So he goes back to try to save her, to get her to leave the thing, and they're supposed to ring a bell to let everybody know that you don't have to burn down the town.
Yeah.
But he goes and he's getting in a fight with Greyjoy, whatever his name is, and next thing you know, they done stabbed each other so many damn times. I'm thinking, oh my God, white men are incredible. You can stab a white man how many times? Oh my God. So much for movies. Finally, he makes his way after being stabbed 13 times and damn near dead, to find Cersei. And so now, in the meantime, the blonde-haired heifer on the dragon.
That's
This heifer setting everybody on fire.
Yeah,
everybody ass in trouble.
Kill everybody.
She roasting kids coming through there, killing her own damn people.
Yeah.
White ladies, white men, everybody. I'm glad there wasn't no black around there. They'd killed all their ass too. Anyway, like I said, I'm sorry I go in from out from time to time.
Your accent.
Sometimes you have to leave the accent. Anyway, that's going through town. Jon Snow is appalled. And it looked like for a moment the soldiers had given up and retreated because they thought they had lost. Someone threw a punch or something, and next thing you know, eunuch boy took his spear and threw it straight through his ass. Jon Snow said, "Stop it." He said, "Hell, it wasn't your woman."
That's exactly what he said.
That's what he said.
Your woman up there on top of that damn dragon. Mine ain't nothing but a collar. I done threw it in the damn fire. I'm killing me some people. So there goes Cersei. What's her name? Daenerys is fighting through it. She's killing everyone. Cersei is looking in the tower. Cersei's concerned. She can see the war is losing. She's going. The right hand is trying to talk her down. Nothing is working. We've got to leave now. Jaime's on the way too, and they finally decide to leave. All of a sudden, the Hound finds his brother. Ooh. And the battle is on. Ooh. Oh my God.
Yeah,
once again,
Two white
how many times can you stab a white man before his ass died? He stuck his ass dead in the head, and the sword went through the other damn side. He took it out of his stomach, he took it out of his back. Kidney. How the hell you take a kidney cut and still living? He stabbed him in the liver. He lived from that. Stabbed him dead in his eye. He took that out. I said, oh, hell, these white men right here, the greatest fighters I've ever seen in my life.
A kidney cut.
They damn near killed each other. Finally, Cersei's in the basement. She finds, the man finds her. What's his name with the gold hand?
Oh, that's Jaime Lannister.
It's Jaime Lannister finds
her brother.
They make eye contact.
That's her brother lover.
They're sitting there. Mm-hmm. They're loving on each other. They're holding each other. They try to get out. It's blocked. He climbs to the top. You can't get out. That damn dragon still out there just setting every damn thing on fire. Oh, hell.
You're killing me.
Come on, you're great.
Now the stones, and they end their lives in the rubbish, which was a crazy-ass ending. That heifer deserved way more than that. Jon Snow is left with a decision, I believe. Daenerys killed every damn body except the dragon.
Yeah.
He burned everything.
And now we don't know what the hell. Ain't nobody left.
Well, the little girl is left.
Arya,
That damn little girl
Tyrion.
gonna kill the dragon. Mm-hmm. The white girl gonna kill the dragon, but she gonna stab the dragon, but the dragon gonna fall. But you stab a white man, he'll be there the whole damn movie. Never seen nothing like it.
And we'll be back with more of this ignorant, crazy, wonderful show right after this.
20 after.
Thank you, Your Grace.
You, Your Grace.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, well, most people are at work right now, and you're already thinking about the end of the day, right? Like maybe going to get a drink after work or a happy hour. Well, according to a new...
I'm thinking about going to my next job.
Yes. According to a new survey, Steve, by the Food and Wine magazine, the booze most recommended by bartenders when it's time to do a shot is Jack
Not
Daniels.
according to my uncle.
What?
Thunderbird.
Thunderbird.
Oh,
Yeah.
Goodness.
Now this was a pretty big survey here with nearly 10,000 bartenders asked to give their opinions. Patron, tequila, Grey Goose, vodka, and Johnny Walker Scotch also ranked high. But Jack Daniels
Johnny
won.
Walker.
Yeah, Johnny Walker.
Scotch?
Mm-hmm.
Man, I can't stand that. That's not Man, if you drink real, I don't see how
You got the
anybody
good
drink.
stuff.
Man, I don't see how anybody drink Johnny Walker. That I can't do it, man. I can't do it. Maybe I'm not a real Scotch drinker. I don't know, but that Black Label and Johnny Walker,
That's too strong.
What about the blue label? Yeah, the blue label.
I don't like none of that.
Blue's supposed to be
Walker.
better.
Yeah, blue's supposed to be. You don't like
No, man. I promise you, Dalmore is a
I
great
like
Scotch.
Dalmore.
What?
I like it. Oh man.
Oh yeah. Glenlivet is good. Glenlivet. John Palmer turned me on to Glenlivet. It's real good.
Well, you got a high-end Glenlivet, though, don't you?
Yeah, 21. I mean.
All right, listen, we'll be
here
back
we
with
go.
more
Here
of
we
the
go.
Steve Harvey Morning Show coming up right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, good news stories trending. NeNe Leakes posted on social media yesterday that her husband Greg, who is 64, is officially cancer-free.
Hey, you know, I saw NeNe at the Derby.
Oh, yeah.
And I saw her at the party afterwards. And I just asked her how was Greg. She said, Steve, he's doing really well.
That's so good.
So that was really, really good to hear.
Yeah, it's good. It's encouraging.
He's such a good dude, man.
Yeah, I love him. I love
Greg
his
is a good brother, man.
Yeah.
And it's encouraging for our very own J. Anthony Brown, too. I mean, you know, Greg has been battling stage 3 colon cancer. NeNe posted a picture of Greg with him holding a sign, "No cancer found. Praise God."
I know that.
Amen, brother.
I love that. I love that.
Yes.
Yeah. NeNe wrote on Instagram, "Look at God. We are overjoyed to say we saw the doctors for the results of Greg's PET scan he took last week. Test show, wait for it, we are cancer-free. Yes,
ahead,
God.
man.
Now I can go give Greg a black eye since so many think he's abused me." That's what NeNe wrote on the gram. Well, congratulations. That's a relief. It's got to be a
That
relief.
is. That's good
Yeah.
news, man.
Mhm.
Good
It
dude.
really
I love him. He's a really cool dude, man.
Such a wise man, too. Very wise.
Knowledge, wisdom. Everybody
Yeah.
ain't got it.
Prayer of healing as well, too.
Yeah.
Look at God.
What'd you say, Tommy?
Knowledge and wisdom. Everybody doesn't have it. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. My bad. I'm supposed to be stupid, and I messed around and said some. Boy, I'm sorry.
Man, you
Well, you know, when it come out you, I just have to get a double take. Tommy, what did you say?
I can't believe you even
Knowledge and
Does
wisdom.
it surprise you,
Everybody
Tommy?
ain't got it. Well, then I was going to clown and just say, well, he ought to know, but I left that part go because it was such a profound statement. I thought, oh, so I'm stupid, huh? Okay.
No.
Oh, I done
No,
seen
he
you go
will
like
snap.
that.
You know.
Oh, girl. I seen this boy make a hard left in the middle of a right turn.
With us screaming at him, "Tommy, you are wrong."
No, you don't tell me I'm wrong.
I know. He's so into it at that point.
No, I know what you said. That's what you said.
No, that's not what I said. Oh, Lord.
He ain't through with me yet.
He can't be.
He ain't through.
He can't be through with you. He just
He working
can't.
on me. He working.
All right, we're coming back with more of the Steve Harvey Morning Show. As a matter of fact, this is our last break of the day. Steve's closing remarks. You don't want to miss it. It's been a good day. We'll be back at 49 after the hour, right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, here we are, Steve. Last break of the day. It's been a good day. And now it's time for some closing remarks from you, sir. What you got?
Yeah, you know, I've been thinking about a lot of stuff off and on, and sometimes when I'm speaking on certain subjects, my passion comes out in a raised voice, but it's still passion. And I'm probably never going to stop being that way as a person. I'm a passionate person about the things that I believe in. I just want to talk to those who are serious out there about wanting more in life than what they have. Or if you're just wanting more in life than what's considered to be the norm. I was trying to say in one of my motivational talks after one of my shows, I was being very passionate about it, but if you want to get more out of life than the norm, you're going to have put forth an abnormal effort. If you want more than the norm, you're going to have to put forth an abnormal effort. You're going to have to do something that's above and beyond what's normal. You're going to have to do something that's abnormal. If you want to go further, how can I put this to you? You're going to have to run longer. Do you understand that? If you want to go further, then you're going to have to run longer. If you want to reach the top, then you're going to have to do some serious climbing. If you want to be stronger, you're going to have to do some heavy lifting. Now, all of these things that I've mentioned to you are going to take more than the normal. If you want more than a normal life, if you want more than the norm, you're going to have to put forth an abnormal effort. If you want to go further in life, you're going to have to run longer. If you want to reach the tops, you're going to have to do some serious climbing. And if you want to get stronger, you're going to have to do some heavy lifting. Everything that I'm talking to you about are for people who want more out of life than what they have. Now, if you're content with where you are, it's nothing wrong with that. You have every right to be content. As a matter of fact, having more is not going to make you happier if that's not what you want anyway. But the majority of people in life, I know if they could, they would have more. Now, you have to question yourself and ask yourself, am I willing to do the things that's necessary to get the more? And that's why I think I try to push people and get people to push themselves out of their comfort zones and get to the point in your life where you're a little bit uncomfortable. But what I've had to learn in my life is I had to get comfortable being uncomfortable. Do you understand what I mean by that? I had to be okay with realizing the fact that success is going to take a real effort and that it's going to take more than I often want to give at times. But if I want to be successful, these are the things I'm going to have to do. I'm going to have to push myself. So I decided a long time ago I just didn't want a normal life. I wanted to have more than that. So I had to do some things were abnormal. And sometimes that meant that I didn't get 8 hours sleep. It's a funny thing, but if you're really busy, let me give you an example. Let's say you've got a task to do, and let's just say you get off work at 5, and you go home and you have dinner, and then the kids want you to do a project with them, and you do a project with the kids, and then you sit down, you try to take yourself a bath, and you get yourself something to eat, and you try to watch the news. But in the morning, though, a project is due, and you're the key speaker. Now, instead of going to bed when you normally go to bed, when things crop up in life, like your kids want some attention, your wife needs some attention, you got a family situation, would you stay up past your designated bedtime, which was 10 o'clock, and you normally wake up at 6, and that's your 8 hours sleep? Would you stay up past 10 to finish your project that's due at 9 o'clock in the morning and you the keynote speaker on it? Or do you just say, hey, I got to do this 8 hours sleep? I think, this is just my opinion, I think that you would stay up a few extra hours to finish your project. Why? Because you want a little bit more out of life. Now, the more you want out of life, the more of the extra efforts it's going to require. Because that's life. So I don't understand how people don't understand when someone is trying to say to you that if you want more out of life, it's going to take more out of you to get the more out of life, and not be okay with that. In order to have a life of convenience, you're going to have to do a series of things that you're uncomfortable doing. And you got to be okay with being uncomfortable. The more you can adjust and be okay with being uncomfortable, the more it won't matter to you and you get more things done. So if you don't want a normal life, do the abnormal. If you want to go further, run longer. If you want to reach the top, you got to do some serious climbing. And if you want to be stronger, you got to do some heavy lifting. Okay? That's it for me, folks. Thank you. Have a great weekend, everybody. Wonderful.
Bye. For all Steve Harvey contests, no purchase necessary, void where prohibited. Participants must be legal U.S. residents at least 18 years old unless otherwise stated. For complete contest rules, visit SteveHarveyFM.com.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.